Hi everybody, can you all hear me? I'm trying to do the new setup on the PC with the new screens and everything, and I couldn't hear the intro then, so I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. You're fine, Skyzy. Can everybody hear me okay? Maybe it's just my speaker's not working. I don't know. Hi Stella, hi Kimmy Jean. Hi Skyzy. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't hear through the speakers. I had them going yesterday afternoon. Hi Griff. Hi Shannon. Well, what an awesome couple of days. I didn't come on yesterday because we were busy moving everything from the house up here to the studio. I just have to get a new computer chair, and what else was it I needed? Oh, I was going to get a green screen so you guys don't have to look at my sewing mess. But these things come in time, don't they? Awesome. I'm glad everyone can hear me. So did you see that little news clip? The reward fund has been extended to June 2022. How awesome is that? I am so excited. You know, this might mean people can feel a bit better about donating as well if it's going to be around for 6 months. I could never understand why it was only going to happen for 3 months to begin with. But yeah, it's really good. I'm really happy about that. But Donald, on that little news clip, still couldn't plead for summer. I just don't think they know how to, you know, yell out, we want our daughter back. Come on, guys. They just can't do it. You love my sewing mess. Oh, my God. I think I have it all sorted, and then I know I want one piece of fabric, and I will destroy every container in sight just looking for that one colour, you know. It's like painting sometimes. You've just got to have that right tone and the right shade. So I tend to pull things apart as quick as I clean them up. But you wouldn't be having fun if you weren't making a mess, guys. Hi, Shayna. How are you? Hi, Luca Vega. Oh, dear. It's October, so it should be warming up, guys, but it is so bloody cold out there today. I honestly feel like my skull is, shivering in my brain. Well, at least I have a brain today. So did you all have a great weekend? I was down to one child, so that was good. It's always helpful when there's only one because they don't have to fight with each other. Yeah, he did speak a lot faster than we're used to, didn't he, Griff? But still monotone, no emotion, no nothing. Well, we had a long weekend, Skyzy. We had a public holiday on Monday, so I was at the point yesterday, being Monday, that I thought it was Sunday, and it still flew by so quick. But yeah, so I've had everyone home because hubby had an extra day off Friday. He decided he didn't want to go to work, so I had everyone home for 4 days. But at least I got everything moved up here, and it's actually really good. But Griff, Stella, I don't know if you guys know, when I'm in someone else's chat on the PC, I can unpin their chat from this little sidebar thing and put it on another screen, so the chat itself is like as big as the TV if I want it to be. But I can't seem to do it on my live. That's a bit bizarre to me. Because I was playing with it last night and it was awesome. Like I could put the whole chat, the full TV screen size. And hopefully I won't get as many headaches with it like this, because I was trying to do it all on the laptop and your chat's like so tiny and I'd have to keep scrolling, but this is heaps better. So what else is going on? I'm not prepared. I was just so excited about that reward fund. I wanted everyone to know. And welcome to all our new subscribers. You know how we watched Chris McDonough's on Tiffany Marie's channel the other day, and he kept saying it over and over, like we have to grow these smaller channels, we have to drown out the hate and the noise and the negativity. And I've been trying to say that for a while, for anyone that's been following me for a while, that we just have to not play into it and do our own thing and keep it pleasant and forget about all the drama that Skeezy is carrying on with, as hard as it is not to, because in my opinion, he is escalating really badly. And I'm starting to be fearful for some people. It's not okay. Hi, Miss Justice. Anyway, Chris kept reiterating on Tiffany's live, and then he went over to Doug's. I actually think it was the Labs live, but Doug was on there as well, and he was saying the same thing over there about let's build these little channels and drown out the horribleness. So with that, I decided to do a community post, and I tagged a heap of creators that I love to pieces and asked them to keep it going, so that all the smaller channels can get a bigger voice, to not gang up on Skeezy and co, but just to get rid of their presence, the more people that don't give them views. And guys, I'm not telling you not to do anything, because that's not my place, but even if you give a thumbs up or a thumbs down, it benefits them. So don't think I'm going to give him a thumbs down, because he's still getting reactions and everything from YouTube, so it still helps him in any way. So we need to not do, I'm not going to do that. It's up to you what you do, but I try not to even give the guy a view. But yesterday, I will say this, in one of the Discord channels, this psycho schizophrenic nutter has threatened with a gun to the real Griff, and I've never seen anything like it. Like, my friend was here and I said, you need to look at this, like this is what's going on. And she couldn't even talk. She was so beside herself. And I said, yeah, this is so bad, but the hypocrisy of it that they've taken Chris's channel down compared to seeing for your own eyes what's going on with this nutter is beyond belief. So if you do come across the community post, if anyone could share it, it would be awesome. Oh, does anyone know? There was a lady that come in to our last chat. So it would have been Sunday my time, Saturday night your time. And her name, I don't want to say her name in the email because I can't remember what her chat name was. But she popped up and said, I suppose I could go back through the live and read the chat. But she said that she had, you know how Chris said his channel was taken down? This lady popped up and said that she's gone and saved his name so no one else can take it. Well, she sent me an email and I've tried it. Chris has emailed me back and thanked her very, very much, but he needs the link. And I've emailed her back like 3 times and I can't get her to answer me. So I don't know if anyone remembers what her chat name was, but hopefully she might come in. So I'll hang around for a bit and see if she comes in and we can get the details of her. But he was super, super appreciative. And yeah, so that was a bit of, it's good to know you can do a little bit of good, isn't it? Because we have to keep the good stuff happening. Lucas says, if he isn't arrested this week, he's a crisis actor, wannabe, or a Fed informant. I don't know, but something's got to happen. Like, I don't know how his wife puts up with it. She must just be used to it, but the guy absolutely needs help. Here to help fix a pin chat. Oh, cool. Thanks, Griff. Yeah, I don't know why it just doesn't. It might be in settings or something. And as we speak, Cassie, I know I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. I can't believe he said he's trying to get to California to his girlfriend. Yeah, well, you know how there's been 2 reports of him in this white F-150 on that here we go, Appalachian. I said it perfect half an hour ago. Now it's like Appalachian. Yeah, that place. One of them has been confirmed as debunked. So I'm not sure about the other one yet. But as we speak, I'm just trying to, I've got an earbud in listening as we're going. Cassie Laundrie and her husband have spoken to that JL reporter for 20 minutes apparently. And the quick gist, it hasn't been shown anywhere yet. I'm still waiting, pardon me, for it to come up. But apparently, oh God, the gist of what she's saying is that her family and the lawyer have thrown her under the bus and she's playing victim now. She didn't say that, I'm saying that. So she looks so worn out, and I can imagine having those people out the front of your house day in and day out and just being in that situation. I don't know how I feel about her. Because I'm that sort of person, I feel for her in the situation she's in. It's her brother. She didn't want to say anything to incriminate her brother in that little interview, but she's lied to not only the nation, her community, but to the world, because they know now the whole world is following this. Hi, Irene. Oh, yeah, so with that community post, see, I'm just all over. I just can't concentrate on one topic at a time. We had a fair few new subscribers, so thank you so much to everyone that's new. I really, really appreciate it, and we need to keep it happening for all the great channels. Like I've tagged as many as that I personally follow and love, but a lot of people have left comments under that community post and said, oh, what about this one? What about that one? The thing Chris wanted to enhance was getting smaller channels up, you know, not so much the channels that are already, you know, really, really big, but to concentrate on the smaller ones, which I thought was awesome because I'm little. So there was a couple of comments about, oh, It's a Crime, because Chris really likes It's a Crime, but she's already got like 150,000 followers or something like that. Like she is massive. She's bigger than Chris. So I didn't put her on the list because, yeah, I think we should grow the smaller channels. It's been awesome to see all the great feedback just from that little community post with people supporting Chris, and you know, so happy to go and sub to the smaller channels, and it's all about what I've been trying to say for the last few weeks about we have to drown out the hate and get rid of it, just ignore it and just let them have their own air, but we don't have to participate in it because it's just too much. These cases are too much. And then you add the YouTube wars going on top of it, and your brain just wants to explode. Like my brain can't handle it. The other day I was shaking like a leaf and felt like I was gonna be sick and everything over that We Can Bring You Hope drama. But that's just outright fraud and shouldn't be allowed to happen, and it still makes me angry to this second. But that's not like feuding YouTube channels, attacking each other, and it's just ridiculous. I just don't want to do it. Chris is fun to hang out with. Yes, he is, Luca. I hope his wife does too. It's fun to have some laughs. You've got to. That's why when Doug and Josh are on together and they're in their muck around shows, like you need to do that. You need to just switch off for a bit, have a bit of a laugh, because we all care so much about the cases. I just wish we could cover every single missing person, you know, it would be amazing. I didn't hear that. I'm behind a little bit at Irene. Some say he had been cheating before, Gabby. Yeah, something about an ex I heard, but I didn't think too much about it. Hey guys, still no news with Summer, only that the reward fund's been extended, Joey. Another 6 months, so that's really, really good news. And remember that other reward flyer, we don't want that distributed or shown because it's fake. And it's not a good idea, guys. I'm still trying to see what's going on with this news thing from Cassie Laundry. Here we go. I'm not showing hers. Visiting, no. It's crazy. Don lied about the reward on the news, but it is higher and expanded date. Yes. What do you mean he lied about the reward on the news? It's higher. I knew the date was extended. I know it's starting to feel a bit like that. Whether it's going to be like the Oran and Orson West case, Joey. I really, really hope not. I'm so behind with summer. I had to take a break for a week or so for everything. I know, Kimmy Jean. It physically weighs on you, mentally. Hi, LC Justice for Victims. How are you? Hi, Bernadette. Josh and Doug, they would make good comedy show, and Chris will be missed. He'll be back. Don't you worry, Bernadette. He will be back. I don't think he's permanently terminated. He will be back, I'm sure. It really does, yes. Yeah, we really do need justice. It's just like, surely by now they have evidence that they've lied about different things. You think he's dead, Joey? Who would allow their family to go through that? I know he's very selfish. I was like yesterday thinking the same thing. Why, seeing what's happening out the front of his mum and dad's house and his sister's house? And you know what else sort of ticked me off a tiny bit yesterday? I don't know if Cassie Laundrie's children are at home in her family home, but if they are, they must be, could you imagine the poor little buggers being virtually captive in their own home and people yelling and screaming the stuff that they are screaming out the front of the house? It's a bit, his nephew. Yeah, I feel really sorry for the kids if they're home with them. It will be interesting what Cassie says in this interview. Who was going to do a Facebook interview, Miss Justice? Yeah, I don't think they will. Surely they got them taken, someone has them and they're not sitting in that house. Don said he thinks there's a conflict of interest with the reward fund, anything to undermine. He hasn't called the Churchill Rescue Squad a single time. Wow. He hasn't even searched a single time. Him or Candace. It's just sickening. It will hold them, yes. Oh, okay. And what was the go with Facebook and Instagram and everything going down? This is going to sound ridiculous, but as I just said before, I didn't know what day of the week it was yesterday. And then when the the local news come on, because we only have local news on TV Monday to Friday. And I sort of turn around and look at the TV at 6 o'clock at night, and I'm like, why is the local news on a Sunday? Oh, no. Yeah, anyway, I was all confused. And I forgot what I was talking about. I really have. Oh, yeah, I got up this morning because you know how I've been saying for the last week, oh, the girls go back to school on Wednesday. Nah, they go back to school today. So I wasn't 100% sure. So I thought I'll just message a couple of the mums to verify that school really does go back today because I was worried that I was wrong again. And Facebook Messenger was down. I couldn't get hold of anyone because I didn't have their actual phone numbers. I just usually message them through Messenger. So I had to ring the school like a dick at 8:10 to find out if the kids actually, because we have pupil-free days sometimes, so the teachers will go back the first day and the kids don't, and then the kids go the next day. And the bloody principal answered the phone. Do you know how stupid I felt? Oh my God, of course you would. Of course you would answer the phone the only time in your life. So he must think I'm a real dum-dum. But anyway, they're at school today. So I'm excited. Who's a dum-dum? Sorry, but he is. So I got an extra day of peace. It's the New World Order kicking in, allegedly. Oh, really? That's why Facebook went down. I don't know, but of all mornings for it to go down was when I had no clue whether the kids were to go to school or not. So it doesn't affect the creator. Yeah, we do. I didn't know that at the beginning either. Like I don't think it's a great idea anyway, but I didn't know that you shouldn't do that at all. I'm just getting refreshers of these updates. Yeah, she looks terrible, guys. You should see the poor thing. And the kids aren't out the front with her either. There's just little camera views of her. That's all I can see at the minute. Maybe you guys can see. If you see any news channels pop up with it, give us a yell and we'll chuck it on. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. And I did have notes, but I've left them down in the house. I have. I woke up from a nap earlier and Facebook was down. My friend was texting me about it. Yeah, I had no clue. I sent my 6 messages before I realised none of them went through. Half asleep. Well, looks like I'll be cancelled, I swear, like a trooper. You won't be cancelled, Joey. Look at Benny. What does Benny get away with? My God. Yeah, yesterday I was actually frightened that he is going to hurt somebody in real life. Like who holds up a gun and threatens with a gun, and it's not the first time he's done it either. If I'm quiet, I'm grumpy today. So many things screwed up. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Justice. But that was another thing, guys. So when I worked out the kids had to go to school, we had a blocked pipe late last night, and hubby's like, don't go flushing toilets or anything because it's actually coming out of a drain up the side of the house. And I'm like, beautiful. This is going to be good. So as soon as I get out of bed, there's plumbers here. We had no water. Luckily, we've got the big springs, big water things I could use to make coffee and stuff. And then at 8:35, the younger granddaughter's teacher's on the phone while I'm trying to get them ready to get out the door, wanting to do an educational plan. And I thought, are you bloody kidding me? The kid hasn't even gone back to school yet and you're already hassling me. Come on now. So I had plumbers, no water, no flushing, teachers. Did you hear what, right, Joey? He may be part of a bigger investigation. Maybe. Yeah, it has been a crazy morning for me. And in the midst of it was a little news brief about the reward fund. So that cheered me up. And yeah, but it's a good thing. We're gonna get the little channels going and just drown out the bullshit. That's all we can do. Forget about it. He's a narc. I've heard that. Well, he's videoed himself while he's dobbed on people. Like, he's called the police to his house to report on his neighbour's activities as well, you know. So this guy goes real life on everybody. And that's why we can't pay any mind to him whatsoever. Like, even talking about him now is not okay. But people need to be, in saying that, people need to be aware of how psychotic he really is, because I don't know how you get awareness out of don't pay any mind to him without paying mind to him. It's a catch-22, isn't it? You sound like a big hypocrite. I made a Just Ask Joey panel channel. Oh, cool, Joey. Good for you. We'll have to subscribe. Oh, God, now it's blowing a bloody gale. This day is just getting weirder by the moment. It's so cold. I've had to turn the heater on. I figure people out. Sometimes it takes longer with some, but I'm pretty spot on. Yeah, I have a gut feeling about certain people, but I will still give them the benefit of the doubt because that's just the sort of person I am. And sometimes I'm too gullible and people take advantage of me. And I learn the hard way over and over again. No, well, instantly with him, I didn't like him because he was mixed up when Doug was not in a good way and they were just causing chaos together. So, yeah. But anyway, Dougie seen the light and got away from him. And I'm glad that Doug's actually doing a bit of his comedy and stuff on his channel because it does enlighten things a little bit. What's going on over here? Oh, 423 Chase. That's what I was going to say. Where is he? Did he do a live today, guys? He was going to go around and talk to locals about Summer's case because he said we would not believe how many local people in Hawkins County, Rogersville, etc., have no clue about Summer Wells. Can you believe that? I realise sometimes you can say things when in the presence of others you probably wouldn't say if you were, say, on your own channel by yourself. Yeah. Yeah, probably, Joey. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, Shayna, so I'll have to go and have a look. So were there a lot of people that had no knowledge of it, of her face, anything? That's unbelievable to me how in that local area no one's heard of her missing. He was asking, that is crazy, isn't it? I just know there were many. Andrea, that's horrible. Hi, Andrea. Welcome. That's so sad. But guys, we know that the official flyers have been taken down as soon as they've been put up too. That's what 423 Chase has been saying. He'll put them up one day and come back the next day and they're not there. So who's taken them down? It's just weird. And then these fake ones go up from This Week and Bring You Hope mob. They have to set up some little cameras or something. Them little trail cams they put up? They need to put up a heap of posters and maybe put one of them little cams up to catch them. He asked if there was any news coverage and they said no. That's disgusting. Yes, welcome, Andrea. And welcome to anyone new that hasn't been in here before. We love having new people. Yeah, I would love to know who's taken them down. They're all getting, for the people that were over with Nita's World last night, my time, she is amazing with all her digging. Like, I don't know how she does it with work. I know she's been homesick and stuff, but she blows my mind, the things that she can discover. And I don't know if Nita's around or whatever, but Griff or Stella, if you're talking to her later, while I was listening to her live and she was talking about the A1 or AI website for that Sharp website, here in Australia, I cannot get into it at all. It just won't open with anything. And I thought that was really weird too. Morning. Hi, Jen F. How are you? Welcome. Yeah, I just thought, how come that website at least opens for you guys? It's crazy to me because it just wouldn't do anything, didn't come up with anything, wouldn't even go to the page. It just stayed still. And I typed in exactly what Nita said to type in. I just thought it was pretty weird that it will come up for you guys and nothing for me. I'm just checking for these news things. Poor woman. I know I'll get shot down in flames for saying poor woman about Cassie, but it's a bit of a situation, isn't it? Because I think it's only her and a brother, isn't it? She probably didn't know what to say when they had her on camera that day. And she's just said, I haven't talked to him. You may need a VPN. Yeah, I was on the, I haven't downloaded the VPN for the PC, so maybe I should try that. Because I've got it on the laptop and yeah, that's a good idea, Jen F. I might write that down because I will forget once I get off. For PC. Now, so who thinks Brian Laundrie is passed away? Hi, kiss my angel. So no one remembers who this other lady was that said she saved Chris's YouTube channel name. Oh, guess who's got it on? J for Justice, and I am not going to her channel to stream from there. I'm not happy with her either right now. It's just, no, talk to the hand. I'm not gonna. I think she's mixed up with the wrong people for the wrong reasons, and we'll just leave it there. Righto. I think Natasha had it live. I'll just have a look. No, she hasn't got it on yet. But I don't know why my sound's not working. Oh, maybe I'll take the volume down.
Legit?
Yeah, I did. Oh my God. I thought there was this big technical issue, guys. Oh dear Lord, what a day. I turned the volume down on the keyboard. Anyway, we've got sound when we need it. This is a crazy day. We're just waiting for him to put it up, and then we can see what Cassie has to say. Oh, kiss. I feel really, really stupid right now. But I do stupid shit like that all the time. I should write a book on it. She went to the dark side. Cassie, Miss Justice. And I just want to thank our awesome mods and everybody that's in the chat. But seriously, I would be so lost without you guys. You know, like you send me little things and it helps me so much. And that's why I'm me. Oh, hubby just shakes his head at me like, what are you doing? Yeah, I do it all the time, Shana. Like I've even taken the girls to, you know how you have the one-on-one parent-teacher interviews? I've even turned up with the wrong kid on the wrong day with the wrong teacher, and they look at me like, are you really capable of, you know, doing this? And I just laugh because I'm just a scatterbrain. And I do have a short attention span, as you all probably know by now. Like I get sidetracked so easily. It is ridiculous. Is that autism? Do they get distracted quickly? Do I have a PO box? No, I don't. Should I have one? Oh, God. Dear, you need to just laugh. I do. And then people, Shana, I do. Seriously, I'll sit there and just laugh when I do stupid shit. And then people, my doctor, oh my God. I could tell you some stories about my doctor. He, honest to God, I have him at the point where he doesn't know whether I'm joking, and he doesn't know whether to laugh or cry at me sometimes. Like I've got Hashimoto's disease. He'll say to me, have you been taking your thyroxine, Sharon? And I'll say, well, I was, but I then heard on the internet that you shouldn't take it with other meds, and you shouldn't within 2 hours. So you're not allowed to have it for 2 hours after you've had other tablets. I said, so then I get confused about when to take what tablet with which one. I said, and then my daughter told me that I'm not allowed to eat or have milk in me coffee for an hour afterwards. I said, so I'm so bloody confused. I don't know when I should take it. So I just haven't been taking it. And he's like, he was just sitting there shaking his head and he was stuttering. He didn't know what to say. He said, I don't give. He said, I can just visualize his face. He's like, I don't care what you take it with all of your other medication. Just take it. And I'm like, really? And he's like, just take it. It's better than not taking it at all. Oh, you've got thyroid trouble too? Yeah, it was after I went into remission with the non-Hodgkin's. I then found out I had Hashimoto's. And I was like, oh, dear Lord, just another autoimmune disease, I mean. You Googled the number for 1-800 Oh no, it's not menopause. I can't blame menopause, Miss Justice, because I had, when I had the 2 years of lymphoma treatment, that put me straight into menopause. That was the second best thing about chemo and stem cell transplants. Firstly, that I'm still here and I'm alive, hallelujah. The second, it stopped all the monthlies, so I haven't had them for 16 years. And I haven't gone through all that slow hot flushes and everything. I've never had that because it was just dead straight away. And I was like, yes. Yeah, I just get out of bed and I take it straight away now with milk in my coffee. I don't care anymore. I know I'm so off topic right now, but I have been taking me Thyroxine for the last week and a half. I take mine first thing in the morning before. Oh, you're a good girl, Nancy. I just couldn't be up for an hour and not have coffee. And I can't drink coffee without milk. It's yuck. I really can't do it. You're fine, Josie. Lucky it's not Libby, because she would demand your late note right now. It's 11:38 a.m. over here. I think it's Tuesday. There's still nothing happening with Brian Laundry. I take mine first thing in the morning. Yes. Yeah, what was I saying before I got sidetracked on my... See, guys, I've lost track again. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't. Honestly, it was really hard going through everything with the treatment, but damn, to still be here and not have to worry about the monthlies and everything else, and all that hormonal changes and moodiness and all that sort of stuff. I just haven't had to go through any of that. So it is a bit of a blessing. And I try to look at the positive things. Yeah, me too, Nancy. It's a big thing. Like years ago, you didn't have to worry so much about taking this with that and everything else. But I suppose because I'm older now and on a few different tablets, that and the internet, you're much more aware of things. Yeah, I was horrible too, Nancy. It was after the second bout of chemo, they were just gone. I didn't have them ever again after the second round. But I can't, because you're dosed up on so much cortisone and everything, prednisolone. I found that my biggest enemy. So if I was having hot flushes, I don't know if it was the prednisolone or whether it was menopause, I don't know. But I was only 39, just turned 40. So, yes. So 423 Chase, let's have a look and see what it is. I'm positive he would not mind us playing this. What am I putting a net there for? I'm so all over the shop, guys, as you can see. And he was on Nita's channel last night, my time. How good is it? Local news. All creators, please watch and apologize. So is it? It must be this one. Or is it the 30-minute one? Does anyone know which one it is that Chase put up? Yeah, I used to rearrange furniture in the middle of the night and everything, Nancy. Thank goodness for him. This is sad to watch. Is it the very last 423 Chase one that goes for half an hour? I think it might be. Okay, yeah, it is. I'll share the screen. This is so much easier on the big screens, guys. I did the music. Okay.
Oh, we're checking it right now. I don't know if anybody can hear me or anything.
Just let me know if the sound's good.
Okay, can you all hear me on here? Okay. All right. I think we got some voice coming through there, but guys, this thing is all to pieces today. So I don't know if how long this is going to work or whatever, but I've been getting shut off a lot. Hold on just a second. Is everything coming through? Okay. All right, let me get out of the way here. First off, guys, I want to thank you for coming on here. But like I say, there's I want y'all to see this firsthand, okay? You know, there's a lot of things going on down here that I don't like. These flyers and everything are being removed, and you know, we need to see. We want to see, you know, who knows what down here. You know, please, there's one thing that I ask. If you are, I don't care who comes in and watches anything I do, just please keep it respectful. I've got moderators in there, and like I say, I don't want nobody to be kicked out, because the more people that knows what's going on with Summer, the better. So just please keep everything respectful, guys, and let's keep this on her, okay? Because we're going to like I said, I want everybody to see what's going on down here. Sorry, I've got people everywhere texting, calling, things like that. And it's not just me out, guys. We've got other people out here, and 2 other people are recording. So I will give you what they got too, but I can't do it on, I can't do it with this live, but we will record it and let you see what happened. But if you have any questions or anything, I have no idea what you're asking. So If you want to leave it in a comment later or anything like that, or if you have any ideas on anything we should do, please, tell me, just get with me. I'll answer anything you got. But I think I've got everything out of the way, so we can get started here. Give me just a second. And it's not hard to find people around here, but with the COVID and everything, you kind of gotta be careful with how you do things. Hey, just a minute here. We'll find somebody. Here's somebody broke down. Maybe I can help them. I mean, I got a garage, so maybe we can do something to help him. Let me hang on just a second here. Hey, buddy, you having trouble?
Oh, hell, it's got a broke ring in it.
Oh, no.
It's got blow bites, swinging shit everywhere.
Well, listen, man. Let me ask you, you're from around here, ain't you?
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard about this girl, Summer Wells, over in
Down in Hawkins County?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I give you that, and maybe you can just keep her in mind? That's all.
I keep her in mind every day.
You do.
It's
you do.
Boy, it's sad.
Sir.
I mean,
God bless you. But hey, I'm not recording you.
No,
I'm not recording you.
You're good.
I'm just asking you. How many times is she on the news down here?
Very seldom.
And you, what city you from here in Kingsport, or?
I grew up in Boones Creek, so I've been in Kingsport and Johnson City my whole life.
And then what you hear of her, how often is it, buddy?
At the first of it, you heard it maybe 3-4 times in a week. Second, third week, it dwindled down. You might hear it once every couple of 2-3 weeks.
And guys, that's a shame. Listen, I'm not recording
You're good.
We're trying to change what's going on around here. Okay,
something needs to happen. Look, I'll just be honest with you. I don't give a fuck if I'm being recorded or not.
Okay.
Our country has went to hell in a handbasket, and our politicians and our government has went to shit with it.
Well, hey, thank you, sir. Thank you. If you would, there's a
No
couple
problem.
of flyers.
You
Please.
the kids is our generation.
There.
I mean, that's our future.
That's it.
I've got a 13-year-old daughter, and God behold, if something was to happen to her, if they wasn't putting stuff out there, it wouldn't be a good thing, because I'd kill over my kid. And everybody that's got a kid, I'm sure feels the same way about that. And with her missing, I'm sure that, they're having issues with their force, with everything. They got other stuff too. I understand that. But a child, that should be first and beyond.
And foremost.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Sir,
Yes, sir.
thank you very much for your time. I'm sorry if I bothered you. Okay.
You're good. You have a good day.
You too. Hey, ma'am, could I bother you for 1 second? Do you, let me ask you, have you heard about this little girl missing in Hawkins County?
Okay. So sorry, I don't know speak English, pero...
Oh, okay. Guys,
Thank
thank
you.
you. Please keep her name out there, okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much. Hey, ma'am, can I bother you 1 second? This is just for a little missing girl, okay? Have you heard about her? Because
Yeah, my
most
mom-
people haven't.
My mom prints out these things actually at her work.
Oh, okay, great.
And I've
great.
kept up with her. I'm hoping they find her.
Well, thank you, ma'am, and just keep her in your thoughts and prayers, okay?
Mhm,
Because
yeah.
usually when we come out here and talk to people, nobody's heard about it. You live local here.
Yeah. And
Okay.
I work in Sullivan Gardens, so it's
Well,
like
The news, do they cover it a lot, or do you feel like it's been forgotten?
It's pretty much been forgotten. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. And you're not recorded. I got your voice, but you're not recorded. Okay. Thank you all so much. Okay. All right. Thank you. You see what I mean, guys? Some people have heard of it, but they're not showing it. It's not on the news. And most of the time when I see somebody out here, they haven't even heard about it. But, now they're going to make a liar out of me. But anyway, like I said, I want you to see it firsthand. I guarantee you, we're gonna run up on some people that don't even know about it. But hang on just a second here. Hey, sir, this little missing girl. It's a little missing girl in Hawkins County.
Yeah, we've heard about her.
Thank you. Just keep her name out, please. Thank you. All righty. Ma'am, it's a little missing girl in Hawkins County.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I know
Please
about
keep her name out there for us,
All
okay?
right, I sure will.
Thank you so much, man. Either I'm at the wrong place or something we're doing's working. Now, I don't know what it is, but maybe I'm at the wrong spot here. But hey, if I got to be made a liar to let these people know about her, then hey, I'll be a liar all day long. Hey, folks, have y'all heard about this little missing girl in Hawkins County?
We
She went missing June the 15th. If you would, please keep her name out there for us, if you don't mind.
No worries.
We're just mad because the news don't cover it no more.
It kind of died off a little bit.
Can you say that louder, please?
It kind of died off a little bit after a while.
Thank
That shouldn't
you.
be the case.
Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate your time, okay?
You're welcome.
Thank you. See what I mean? Get on your local news, guys. Get on them. Stay on them. Do not don't let this happen where you live. Give me 1 second here. Hey, man, can I take 1 second of your time? Have you heard about this little missing girl in Hawkins?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
All right. Please keep her name out there. Can I ask you one thing? Have you heard much about it on the news?
sir. No, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Yeah.
Ma'am, could I bother you to give you that little missing girl in Hawkins County?
Oh,
Could-
is this the one? Oh, yes, I read about her.
Okay, but
I
the
know I
news is
saw
not
that.
covering it, are they? I mean, have you heard much about it on the
Not
news?
recently. I mean, I did the first week. I followed it every day because I was
First
really
first
so
week, and then now
concerned.
nothing. Right.
Wow.
Please keep her name out there
Yeah,
for
do
us.
you know
would
her?
I don't know her personally, but it's just took me over. I mean,
know.
you know, and just like your
Yeah,
little
I know,
girl
I
here,
know.
you know, the
I know,
news
it's
should
just so
not
horrible
forget
what a
about
story.
this.
I know.
They need to be putting it on there every day. Am I right? Well, ma'am, thank you for your time, and I'm
You're
sorry to
welcome.
bother you, but please just
Yeah,
keep her
yes,
name out there
thank
for
you
us.
for doing this.
Thank you, ma'am. You're welcome. See what I mean, guys? I mean, guys, there's good people down here. There's great people down here, but the news is not covering this, you know, and that's not coming from me, guys. That's coming from these people here that I don't even know. Give me 1 second. Hey, man, could I take 1 second? You heard about the little missing girl in
Oh
Hawkins
yeah,
County?
all over Facebook. Yeah.
Okay. Has the news been covering it much?
No.
Could you say that louder?
No, the news has not been covering it at all.
Thank you so much. God bless you all.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Okay. Hey, ma'am. Could I take 1 second? Have you heard about the little missing girl in Hawkins County? Okay. You've heard about her. God bless you. But is the news covering this at all? I mean, not much. I mean, they should be covering it every day, I think. But if you would keep her name out there, please, for us. Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, there was one said that the news was covering it, but put WJHL on your laptop or whatever, you know, and pull it up and look yourself. I'm telling you guys, it's heartbreaking. But listen, listen, I am thankful that I'm now finally asking people that have heard about her. I mean, maybe I'm going at the wrong times, or maybe you all are doing. Guys, thank you all so much. I mean, this is like, I mean, I'm ecstatic. I can't wait to see the other guys' videos because guys, 9 times out of 10, a lot of people ain't even heard about her. And, you know, something we're doing is working. And guys, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That is you all. You all are doing this, okay? There ain't no creator on here making this happen. Guys, it's you all doing it. Hang on here. Hey, sir. I'll just take a minute of your time to give you that for that little missing girl in Hawkins County.
Okay.
Have you heard about her?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. All right. I appreciate your time, sir. Just keep her name out there for us. Thank you, brother. Well, hey, at least people are hearing about her. And like I said, get back to it, guys. You all are making this happen. And for any of y'all that want to know what I do, right here is just a little bit of it. Okay. Guys, we're out here. We're putting the flyers up. We're putting them out. We're, you know, where they're going, I don't know. I can't help that. I can't be everywhere at once. But guys, they are being taken down. They are being removed, and that ain't right. If you're local and you see a flyer up and you see it get removed, go in there and ask them why it got removed, okay? Because that's not right. Hey, man, have you heard about the little missing girl in Hawkins County?
Yeah,
Oh, could I give you that and just keep her name out there for us, please?
absolutely. I got one of my own missing. He's a runaway.
Oh, ma'am, I'm so sorry.
Well,
I'm so sorry.
he's been gone 2 months, but can't rely on the Kingsport City to really do it.
Could you say that louder, please? You're not on camera, honey. You are not on camera.
So Kingsport City's done nothing for mine.
So this lady has a runaway, and Kingsport City Police, we're calling you out to you've not done anything, and that's straight from her mouth. Ma'am, we will remember you in a prayer. We don't know you, but God knows you, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. See there? Firsthand, guys. You wanna know why true crime commentary and all these people, Scott H. You want to know why they're all sitting here knocking on the local police? Right there's firsthand. That didn't come from my mouth. That came from this lady's mouth, okay? She's got a runaway. She's got a lost kid herself. You heard it. I didn't say it. You know, right there, they're not doing anything about it. So, guys, do not let this happen in your city, in your county, in your backyard. Do something before it gets there. Be proactive, okay? Vote the right people in office, guys. If you got to vote them out, vote them out. Get rid of them. Just do not let this happen in your backyard, please. And I'll have you some more video later on. Hey, ma'am, could I bother you 1 second? It's a little missing girl in Hawkins County is all it is. I'm not trying to sell you nothing. Ma'am, it's a little missing girl in Hawkins County. Could I bother you 1 second? I don't mean to take up. Have you heard about her?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Could I ask you one question real quick? Has the news covered it much?
I've seen it quite a bit on the news.
Okay.
Not recently, but
Not recently. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. See there? Guys, don't let it happen in your backyard. Look, I know some of these people are making me out to be a liar, and that's okay. As long as, hey, I'll be a liar all day long as long as something's changing and people are starting to know this little girl. Guys, you all are the ones doing this, okay? You all are making this happen. So please, guys, look what can be done if we just all come together. And guys, I tell you, I'm floored because most of the time, I'm telling you, I don't have no reason to lie about it, but most of the time, these people have not heard of her. So something is going on, whether it's on your, I don't know all this stuff, but whether it's on your Twitter, your Facebook, your Postgram, whatever, keep doing it because guys, I told you something's about to happen. And like I say, I'm floored and I'm excited, and I'm excited to death because people are apparently they know who she is now, and that's great. You know, hey, hang on. Hey, man, this little missing girl in Hawkins County, have you heard about her?
Oh, I have. I've been following the story.
Thank you so much, man.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you. Okay. I'm not recording you, okay?
Oh, you're fine.
Could the news channels do a better job? I mean, when was the last time you heard anything about it on the news?
I haven't.
Okay, say it louder.
I have not.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Like I say, I appreciate your time.
I think
Okay.
it's absolutely ridiculous. Personally, I think that they need to do more about it locally, is what I think. I think that if it was my child, how would I want it?
Ma'am, thank you so much. Keep that little girl in your prayers, okay? And God bless your little one there too,
I got
okay?
4 of them.
4 of them, okay. Well, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Guys, this is going a whole lot better than what I thought it was. Like I said, it's exciting me. It really is, because I tell you what, guys, most of the time, they're like, no, I can't place her, and things like that. So, what you all are doing is working. And like I say, guys, it ain't none of these creators out here doing it. It is you all. Like, keep running your mouth about her. Keep typing about her. Keep doing everything, because whatever you're doing is working. And like I said, it's not us, guys. It's you. And thank you all so much. But news channels, I'm still not going to let you go, because these people are saying they ain't hearing about it on the news. Why is that? It should be on the news every day, every night, 3 times a day. Hang on just a second. Hey, sir, man, have you heard about this little missing girl in Hawkins County? Okay, I'm not recording you, okay? Have your voice, but not you. Have you heard about this little girl here?
No. Was this the Amber Alert that was sent out yesterday?
No, it wasn't. No, this was sent out on June 3 months ago. Yeah. And are you all local?
I just got back here. I just got back from the military.
Well, hey, thank you. Okay, I appreciate your service. But guys, this little missing girl in Hawkins County, she's 5 years old. She disappeared from her home 2 minutes. 2 minutes, and she's been gone for over 3 months. Please keep her in your prayers. Hey, here's a few more flyers if you can get them to your friends, family, whatever. Okay.
Thank you, bud.
Thank you so much. God bless you all. Okay.
Thank you,
I
sir.
appreciate it. And thank you for your service, sir. I really appreciate it. Okay.
Thank you,
You all have a good day. Okay. There was one that had, and that, guys, remember this man in your prayers. He's military and just got back. Hold on just a second. Hey, sir, can I take this little missing girl in Hawkins County?
Yep.
Have you heard about her?
Yeah, I have. I'll take that. Thank you.
Thank God. All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time. Hey, sir, this little missing girl in Hawkins County, have you heard about her?
No, I haven't.
You haven't? Okay. She went missing on back in June 15th, taken right out of her home. Okay.
Oh, man.
Still have not found her. Have you heard about it much on this local news around here?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I'd like to find who did it.
Well,
Just
sir.
let me,
Yeah. God bless you, sir. Keep her name out there.
let
Okay.
me find out who did it.
There you go. Told you about these backwoods mountains, people. Ma'am, could this little missing girl in Hawkins County, have you heard about her?
I have heard about her.
Please take that and share it. Thank you.
That poor little angel baby, I hope she's found.
Okay, thank you, guys. God bless you. Okay, guys, you see there? That's and like I say, it's just me out here on this live right now, but there's four more people. Ma'am, have you heard about this little girl missing in Hawkins County? Would you all please take that and get it out and just remember her and pray for her? Thank you, guys. Thank you. I don't even know what I was saying. But shoot, can't even remember what I was saying. It don't matter anyway. But oh yeah, guys, there's 4 more other people out here doing the same thing that I am. Okay, there's one on the other end of the parking lot, and they're at 2 more locations. I have that video for you, just so you could, we could put it up and let you see what's happening and what's going on. And like I said, maybe I hope to God they're getting the same thing we are. The same answers we are anyway. Give me just a second here. Hey, guys, have y'all heard about this little missing girl in Hawkins County?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Please take that and remember her. Thank you. Well, guys, I'm not recording you, okay? But we're basically on the news to try to get them to cover it more. Have you all heard much about it on the news?
Lately, no.
Well, see, that's the problem. We need more coverage. Thank you, guys. God bless you all, okay?
You too, buddy.
Thank you.
Find her, I tell you.
Yeah, me too. Thank you. Well, guys, like I said, something you're doing is working. Something you all are doing is working. And God bless you for it, okay? Do what, ma'am? No, ma'am, I'm not related to him. I'm just, if that was my young'un, I'd want somebody out here doing this,
Right.
And you got a little one there too.
Oh,
so-
I didn't know.
yeah.
I said, how does a kid just disappear?
Well, exactly, 2 minutes.
There's no.
Here's a couple more if you want to
Okay.
give them to your family, friends,
Alrighty.
whatever. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. God bless you. I gotta go back and get some more flyers. I've got like 2 left here. Hold on just a second. Thank you, brother. See, guys, we're a well-oiled machine out here. Yeah, I just dropped them. That's how well-oiled that machine is. Some people helping me is a well-oiled machine, but I'm not. Let's see. Guys, have you heard about this little missing girl in Hawkins County? Okay, if you would just take that and hand it out, or just keep her in your mind. Thank you, man. Like I say, I ain't that well old of a machine, but just like I said, guys, this is strange because most of the time, a lot of people have not heard from her, and I'll have more video coming for you, and we'll compare it. Maybe I'm just in the right spot, but I hope not. I hope it's going this way with all the other guys. Because I'll tell you what, last week was a different story. Hang on just a second. Man, have you heard about this little missing girl in Hawkins County?
No.
You haven't?
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
okay,
yes,
okay.
yes.
If you would, man, please just take that, remember her, share it with your family, your friends,
Okay.
whatever. Just keep her in your mind. We're just
I tell you, I've been praying a lot for this.
you.
There's a reason.
Yeah. You keep praying,
I
man.
have been.
Thank you so much. The news channels could do better, in my opinion, because they're not covering it as well as I think they should.
I
Have
know.
you heard much about it on the news?
As much every time I could get it. Yeah.
Okay.
See
all
what's going on.
Okay, thank you, man. Thank you for your time. Hey, sir, have y'all heard about this little missing girl in Hawkins County?
No, I have not. No.
Okay, y'all are local, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and you've not heard about her.
No,
Okay.
no.
Sir, I'm not recording you all, okay? We want to get the news stations to try to get this out more, okay? Please keep her in your thoughts. But she went missing back in June.
Oh yeah, that's
And still, at Summer Wales, yes.
Yeah, I
And
have heard of her. Yes.
okay, all right. Just keep her in your thoughts and prayers. And if you see anything, take it right to TBI, okay? Thank you, sir.
Good luck.
Thank you. Okay. All right, guys.
Well, that's
So,
what I've been praying.
hey, you all want some?
Sure.
My buddy was actually one of the guys that called the CBI down in Beach
Beach
Creek.
Creek.
Oh, y'all from Beach Creek?
We was the group that went looking for that one truck that we thought had it.
Yeah.
I ain't
Okay.
even
Well,
kidding you, dude. We literally was after
Okay.
that one guy.
well, listen.
You remember when they posted about that Toyota that had the ladder rack?
Yeah.
There was a guy on that road
Yeah.
out there. We went looking down to his house.
Okay.
It wasn't him. Thank God.
Well,
We're
listen.
on it. You know how it
All
goes.
right. Thank you, buddy. Thank you
Yeah,
for all
no
you're
problem,
doing. I
man.
appreciate it. Okay. All right, guys. So see, yeah, I'm not going to take up too much more of your time. I just, like I say, I wanted you to see what's going on, what we're dealing with. Man, have you heard about this little missing girl in Hawkins County?
I have.
Thank God. Could you please either hand that out or keep her in your thoughts and prayers, because the news media, they just don't share it a lot. You know what?
No, not anymore.
I'm not recording you, but could you say that a little louder? Does the news media cover it anymore?
No, not
Okay.
anymore.
Okay. Thank you all. Just please keep her name out there for us. Hand those out. Here's a couple more if you got friends at work or family, whatever. Okay. Just
I've been praying for her.
thank you so much. And guys, like I said, there's good people here in East Tennessee. There is. Thank you all, and I appreciate you all. Okay.
You have a great day.
You too. Okay, guys. This is really a lot better than what I thought. So where I said you'd be disappointed, well, I guess I'm wrong. Nobody's disappointed in this, I don't think. But I'll tell you what, guys, you could ask. I mean, this is great. This is great. I'm ecstatic. There's actually people that are, well, not yet. Let's see what's on the other videos, okay? And we'll get to that real soon. But I'll go ahead and I'll get off here and let you all go, get back to work, whatever it is y'all are doing. Guys, thank you all. God bless you, and keep doing what you're doing, because it's working. It is working, and right here's proof of it, guys. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate you all. I love you. We'll keep you in our prayers. You all keep us in your prayers, and most importantly, keep this little girl in your prayers, and keep running your mouth about her. Keep spreading the word, because it's working. I love you all, and have a good day.
Chase, 423.
It has been
Chase,
weeks since the
you
fiance
are
of Hamza victim Daddy Petito
amazing.
was last seen.
Now, he was just in here a minute ago. What an awesome man. Seriously. Great job, Chase. And I know I can say on behalf of all of our chat, if we could be in that parking lot with you to help, we would be. But I did a tally as Chase was going through talking to everybody, okay? So I'm just going to count them up. 3, 4, 5, 6. So 23 people were spoken to. No, 25 people Chase pulled up, and 23 had heard of Summer and 2 had not. But every one of the ones who Chase spoke to hadn't seen anything in local media recently. That's not good enough. Why do they do that? Why do, like our local news over here does it too. Like when a story breaks, they're all over it, But as time goes on and nothing happens, they just forget about it. And it shouldn't happen. Like Don and Candace should be jumping up and down and doing what Chase is doing, as someone else said in the chat just a while ago. He didn't even, in this little news article today. He didn't even jump up and down. Oh, yeah, well, it's good news. Like, pathetic piece of... I'm sorry. But on behalf of Summer and everybody else, the thousands and thousands of people who are trying to keep a name out there, thank you, Chase. We look forward to seeing the rest. So was it a consensus with your other 4 people, 423, if they had the same sort of responses without letting the cat out of the bag with your next video? I do have it, but it's on my laptop, Bernadette. And the new people that have come in while we had that plain welcome, I appreciate you. Maybe Chase can pop it in the chat. But isn't that interesting? Like most people, except for 2, have heard of Summer. Oh, so a lot have heard about her, but not from the media. That's even worse, isn't it? So it's, oh, geez. We need to get the, like here we are trying to get, doesn't that seem back to front? You know, we're trying to get national media coverage with John Walsh and what Ryan Upchurch has done, and the local media are not pumping it out. It's just bizarre to me. Just something's just not right here. Yes, welcome on, newbies. It's just dumbfounding and enlightening, like, no. So the 2 that hadn't heard, the second guy said he'd only just come back from the military, didn't he? So that's understandable. If you've been away and you've only just come back, it happened in June, like, fair enough. But if the majority of people are hearing about it, but not through the media, it's either got to be word of mouth, or they've spotted a flyer, or a friend has spoken about it. Chase says 4 days ago, there was a lot, hadn't heard of Summer. So guys, you are all doing great. Please keep talking. We will not stop talking, 423 Chase. Not until there's answers. No, it's no, I don't think it's, I hope we're helping, like, honestly, because sometimes I feel really stupid that here I am in Australia and I'm trying to promote a, you know, missing little girl in America, and what can I do, you know? But I feel like this is all I can do from here, is do something virtually. And yeah, it's just blows my mind. Yeah, Chase is in here, Miss Justice. That's 423 Chase. He's up on the screen. I have to run. I'll be back. I love this channel. Oh, thank you, 423 Chase. And I didn't ask for permission before I played your video. I'm really sorry, but I didn't think you would mind, because it's all about getting Summer out there. So I hope that's okay. Your voice matters, Sharon. Oh, thank you, Kristen. No, I don't think he'd have you blocked, Miss Justice. I have people asking me why I'm spending so much time for so. Oh, I know, Shana. And I tell you what, I get so upset. Like, can you imagine? I'm in a. No, I didn't think you'd have you blocked, Miss Justice. I get the same thing. Oh, you're all your American friends, and they'll poke fun at me and stuff. Raising their eyebrows like, oh, what do you think you're going to do? And I just don't worry about it anymore. I just do me and what makes me happy. And it does make me happy that I've met all you guys. And I hope if one more person sees her face that hasn't seen her face or heard her story, then it's all worth it. Oh, thank you, 423 Chase. That's awesome. And thank you. Again, we can't thank you enough for everything you do. You're an absolute legend. I just hope she's sitting back and she can see what everyone's doing for her somehow, and clapping her hands and, twirling. How awesome would that be? Hi, Twiggy. That needs our help. She definitely is, Shana. It's just been way too long. Just breaks your heart, doesn't it? It's not okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. But, yeah, I just think Chase and his team are incredible. I'm just, we'll go back to home and just see what's happening. I'm trying to see if that WHJL have uploaded anything on that Cassie laundry interview while we're at it. Doesn't look like it, does it? No. Crazy, crazy. That, I know where we can go. That Justin, I'll stop sharing. Kristen says, Shana, that is exactly the problem with so many people today. If it doesn't occur in their immediate bubble and affect them in a personal level, they don't care. Exactly. Oh, that's happened to me a few times, Miss Justice, especially on replays. Like if I've missed someone's live and I go in and the creator will mention something and I've got no clue what they're talking about, and it's because I've got it on top chat and not live chat. So you have to remember to check which chat box you've got ticked at the top. Oh, are you kidding, Josie? It's a wonder it can hear it because I've got the glass door shut and the heater on. Yes, we all do care, Shana. And we won't stop until either someone is arrested and held accountable or they find her. And like you look at what John QQ and Ray Sean, Steve Watchman, everyone's still on the case with the boys in Cow City. You just have to keep going and going and going. and not stop, because it's 10 months now for the West boys, and they are still. Oh, you just lit a fire in the wood stove. We let our house fire go out a couple of nights ago because it's just at that crazy time of year now where the wind is still a bit cold, but not, if you have the fire going inside, it's too hot. Like, it's really, you're in love with John Q's voice. It's so calming, isn't it? Yeah, I love his voice too. It's amazing. I always thought AB had an awesome voice, which he does. He has a great voice too. But John Q's is on another level altogether. Did you hear, were you in his live? I think you were yesterday, Miss Justice, in John Q's live when he's like, oh, and Down Under Crimes, I totally love her accent. I was like, oh my God, how embarrassing. And then he was talking like me. It was really funny. Oh dear. Hi, T. Riley. Welcome. I'm loving all the purple hearts and butterflies. And I don't know if you guys seen it, but one of our chat the other day, I will get it up here so you guys can see it, in case you haven't seen it on my community post, but it is absolutely gorgeous. I'll just share it. She's very, very clever girl. Look at this. I'll see if I can make it bigger. Isn't that just beautiful? And here's little Elsa here in a jar. And Anna. I can't see what's in that one. But it's just gorgeous. It's like a professional setup. A little princess crown. Flowers. Purple candles. I'm just in love with it. I just think it's so gorgeous. Where is the snow you were talking about? Oh, winter's over now, so we haven't had any for a little bit, but the wind out there today is icy. And it's blowing a gale. It's just crazy weather right now. Isn't it beautiful? Justice for summer. I just love it. So if you have any purple, you know how I still haven't got mine yet because they didn't have any. We're having trouble getting things from overseas because of the big sea and everything else going on. Yes, Twiggy's in Tasmania. I love having more Aussies in here. What was I saying? Yes. So if you want to, we can start having segments where you guys send me in stuff and we can share with each other. It's just beautiful. But I love how she's got the lighting. I don't know how on earth she's done that. Maybe it's just because see up here, how it sort of looks orangey. Sort of reminds me of a sunset. I don't know if that's just the light coming off the candle that's turned that part orange, but I just love everything about it. I think she's very clever. Love it. We're just about to get into winter here in, is it Kentucky? Not ready for it. See, my body's natural thermostat doesn't work properly, so when I'm cold, I'm not just cold, I'm like frozen cold. I don't seem to have any regulations since all the treatment, but that's fine. I can deal with it. And when I'm hot, I'm like, I've got to get in the pool. I can't cool down by myself either. It's frustrating, but it's worth it to be alive. The one with about the reward money, Joanne? Is that what you mean? Oh, no, the one with Cassie Laundry, do you mean? Mine doesn't either. I have fibromyalgia and dermatomyositis. That's a very long word. And that's not good. Kristen. Yeah, we have a pool. It's one of the ones you have above ground, but hubby's built it into the ground, if that makes sense. I'll show you on the phone later. It's nothing spectacular. This post is beautiful. It is beautiful. I just couldn't stop looking at it the other night. It's on my background in my phone now too, because I love it so much. Yeah, I played that just before this live, Joanne. The one where Donald was actually on there and how it's been extended for 6 months. You can come to visit whenever you like, Miss Justice. It was like 13 degrees Celsius the other day. It was super, super cold. And the 9-year-old granddaughter decided she was going to get in the pool. And I was like, hell no, don't be so ridiculous. You'll end up with pneumonia, da-di-da-di-da, because hubby had the blanket off while he was getting the chemicals and stuff sorted. And she jumped in. And she was frozen, but she hasn't got sick, thank God. But it'll be a few. Usually by late November, they're in it like constantly. It's so hot here. It's like we go from one extreme to another in New South Wales, but I love having the contrast of the two seasons. Wow. Three types of arthritis. Oh my God, Miss Justice. Really, T. Riley, you have it too. It's so debilitating and painful. Yes, never knew how you're going to wake up or what's going to put you down. South Carolina. See, this is what I can't wait to see, all these places. Cool nights. I like cool nights. That's one thing I don't look forward to, though, in winter is the hotter nights. So in New South Wales, we can get nights where it doesn't drop below 30 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it stays really, really warm. And it's annoying. Since I was 40, now 50. Isn't it around that time we seem to develop these horrible... You love hotness? I would rather be hot than cold. Cold, I hurt so much more. You learn to live minute by minute. Oh, welcome, Christine. Yeah, it's a day-by-day thing. Maybe that's why people used to say, life changes so much when you hit 40. Because that's when your medical things start to flare up. Air in day, heater at night. Hate it, but looking forward to see. I love watching the leaves change color. That's my favorite thing. But then it's just as beautiful watching spring come into play as well. Yes, it's lovely to have you here, Christine. I'm just sort of talking crap today because I've just had a crazy, crazy morning with plumbers and firstly trying to work out if kids go to school and then getting them to school in half an hour. And yeah, it's just been a lot. So I'm not very structured this morning, just sort of chit-chatting, excited about the reward fund. It's disturbing though. I'll be really interested to see Chase's next video on I need to stop sharing. I went off and I can't remember what it was. It was something about summer too. Oh, Christine, we're very peaceful over here. We're so lucky. We have, I know everyone says their chat is the nicest, but I think we have the most beautiful people. We don't have fights and people being horrible to each other. And if they did, they'd just be out anyway because our mods are fabulous. Hi, Emerald Flower. Hi, Laurie. Did you all notice Don had another chance to try and plead for summer, but he didn't. He was only concerned about the reward money. Yes, Laurie, we have seen that. I played it on a little live just before this one, and it was the first thing I thought of. But I'm not going to concentrate on him. I think it's fabulous that the powers that be have decided to extend it, and it might encourage more donations, and it might encourage someone to say something, because someone knows, like somebody knows more. A child of 5 cannot just disappear, and the only people that know, someone other than Don, Candace and Grandis know. Why would Don worry so much about the reward fund but not worry so much over summer being gone? Yeah, I know, T. Riley. He didn't have much to say at all. No, they didn't give him much airtime, did they? But he didn't utilise that airtime either because he said nothing. Oh, it's really good. You know? But then he wants Dog the Bounty Hunter to go out there. For what? So you can meet him? I just don't get the guy. You know, does he think Dog the Bounty Hunter is going to sit back and not tell him how it is? Because I don't think he'd muck around. It's just frustrating as hell. And you notice how it's always him? The couple of times, except for the one where they were both in that interview with Ainsley Daniels, it's always him doing the talking. Laurie says, I'm so thankful that it was extended as well. I pray someone talks soon. It's getting colder outside. She needs to be found so justice can be served. Yeah, we were talking about that the other day, Laurie, with the seasons changing and John Q and Scott H had been talking about like snow cover and how bad the snow would be around Ben Hill Road and things. And Scott doesn't seem to think it'll be that bad, like it doesn't snow there that deep. But with all the hunting seasons coming up, there's going to be more people walking around in the woods and stuff. So not that you like to think about it, but if that is what's happened, then, and I hope it's not, yeah, well, I just think it's time. Every day that goes by, well, look how long it's taken for him to find Xavier Harrelson. Like months and months and months. He also took credit for John Walsh, which is BS. Someone from Nita's channel did that. Yeah, I know. It's amazing how they'll take credit for something they didn't even do. Don should have pled and begged for Summer's return. I would have. It was me. My children mean more to me than life itself. And the majority of parents are like that, aren't they, Bernadette? We would all give ourselves for our kids. But these people, I think because both of them have lost kids to the department individually, it wasn't a big thing to them because their brains are used to, oh yeah, well, they'll come and take your kids, you know? I could be wrong, but that's just the way it come across to me, that, yeah, well, this is just what happens. Like it's a normal thing. I know, Shayna. I nearly died the first time I heard that it would expire. And I know it then goes to the Exploited Children's Fund, but you still need that there for that reason, for the reward, for information, as an incentive for people to talk. So why would you let it expire? If it's sitting in a bank, it's not doing any harm, is it? Yeah, it's, Laurie, it's a reality of their environment with hunters. And so I'm trying to remember how they said it goes. I think he said it's squirrel season next, then rabbits, and then deers. I'm pretty sure. And at all different times, they hunt different things. So there's more and more people out there. I don't think he is letting Candace talk. He wants to be in control of everything coming out. Unfortunately, he's not done very well at managing and utilising. Oh, it's been a shit show. Freaking ridiculous. And I just still, and I know you guys will never forget it either, but that live interview, whatever you want to call it, where he was on the toilet and everything. Like if Benny and the shares give two shits about the image of Donald and Candace in finding Summer, they would never in a million years let that go live. Because believe it or not, people go off perceptions of other people. And if they're looking down on Don and Candace and that whole video, they're going to say, well, wherever she is, she's better off not being there than with them. And they're just going to stop looking and stop caring and stop sharing, all because of the actions of Don and Candace. You know, well, that's, I don't know, but some people do think that way. It's just really, really sad for Summer that she's got, I don't know, do you call them, well, they're obviously her parents, but somebody's here turning hoses on. Oh, it's my husband. He's gone again. It is not the town's money or county's money, so why do they get to decide who them? I know, T. Riley. It's the people's money. We should have a say so to where it goes, and I think it should go to the boys. Yeah, I agree with that, as long as the boys aren't going back to them. Because didn't someone say the other day, I can't remember who said it, but someone said that they were doing the house up for when the boys come home, like it was a given that it's going to happen. And I nearly threw myself down. Surely them boys won't be going back there anytime soon. That just brings another level of angry. Oh, and a trust. Yes, that's a great idea. Yeah, and I agree that people should have a say on what happens to it. I just don't understand the whole point of it being turned in to begin with. Don has something set up for someone else to say they found Summer. They want the money. Don don't want Candace to talk because she will tell everything. Yeah, I don't know. Candace is a loose wheel for sure, but she seems to go off on Don when he's talking to Mrs. Share, doesn't she? Don said that himself in the live when he talked about Summer's hair. Oh, I still haven't watched all of that yet. But yeah, how would he know? That's a good point, Justice, for Summer. How would he know how long her hair is now and how she looks different now? Unless he's seen her. Like, obviously her hair's going to be grown if she's still alive. And her little face will be changing. I still think she's older than 5, though. I honestly do. Some of them pictures, like the latest ones before she disappeared, she looked to be older to me. Not only in her face, but not only in her body, but in her face. She seemed to be losing that little, like my grandson's 6 and her face looks older than what his does. And I know all kids change at different ages and things like that, but she still looked a bit older than, so she would have turned 5 in February and she went missing in June. She's still only 5 and a couple of months. She would still have a, no, I still think she's older. I believe they know her hair is longer and she has gotten bigger. Yep. What is wrong with your phone? What did you do to it, T. Riley? Justice for Summer says, I believe they know exactly where she is and she's alive and they did this as a scam to get the money. Lots of people think that and they're just waiting for the reward fund to go up so they can say, well, here she is. Give us the reward money. I almost don't care. Yeah, they are leeches. they're just a self-serving leeches, don't care what kind of damage they're doing to the victims as long as they get their views. All this tit for tat is taking away the attention and voices they need. And it really is. And that's why we have to not buy into it. It's not worth it. It's not helping anybody. While they're carrying on with all their shit, who's talking about Summer, or who's talking about Xavier or Cash, or, you know, I know that some of them are waiting on trials. I thought the other day with Megan Boswell that it was like a thing to sort out the date for January or February. It's not going to happen till this time next year, guys. It's ridiculous. It's going, well, in March it'll be 2 years since they found her, little baby Evelyn. Yeah. It just takes so long. And it's frustrating. And I know with the pandemic and everything else, it's made a mess of the court system all around the world, not just US. It's crazy. Like, I don't know if any of you guys have heard of an Australian case. It was a podcast called The Teacher's Pet, if any of you follow podcasts, and it was a local journalist who went into a cold case where the mum of 2 little girls supposedly just took off and left them. The husband was a famous rugby league player turned teacher, and yeah, dodgy as case. And this is 30 odd years ago it happened, but the podcast has just come out 2.5 years ago and brought all this new awareness and evidence and everything else. So it's been reopened and going back to court. And it was supposed to happen like March this year, but it hasn't happened and probably won't happen until the end of next year. But this guy's 70 now and looks quite frail. So I just hope it goes to court and he gets incarcerated before he passes away. Yeah, I wish there was a way we could find out whether they have missed justice, whether law enforcement have had them back in and questioned them and gone hard. Like, how are we ever going to know if they have? Unless Mrs. Sher gives up info, but I don't believe a word that comes out of her mouth. Because I believe they are in on it. Don said Sheriff Lawson is his uncle, not his cousin. Again, in this same live, he talked about her hair. Yeah. They didn't offer that information up at the beginning, though, did they? And the Mr. Barrett guy has links to them big time as well. The commissioner guy. No, but I know it's not old in this day and age, but because he's an ex-footy player, I think he can pull off. He's frailer than what he is, you know, with his, I don't know, he just seems to look frail the way he walks, but that was so sad. I might play a video on it tomorrow because you guys will go, how the hell has this guy not been put in jail like 30 years ago because everyone that followed the podcast was beside themselves. I'll see if there's anything up here. There probably is. It blew my mind. I'm just doing a little search. How long does that go for? That's just a review. It's not a good topic to search, guys, because you won't believe the crap it's bringing up. I think while it's waiting to go to court, they've actually taken it down until after the court case, because they reckon it would this is a review. There is some breaking news regarding podcasts we revealed last week. His name's Christopher Dawson, the guy that did it. Maybe if I Google it instead of YouTube. Because you'll get angry. You'll get as angry as the rest of Australia was. I'm just... Okay, we'll see if this is it. Ooh. Okay. Here we go. Oh, see? Why? No, they won't let us play it, the rotten buggers. Visit the website. Okay, I will. You won't let me play it from there either, I bet you. No, they're not going to let me. We'll go back. It's really, really interesting though. This is it here. And his name, and he's got a, this is the weirdest part of the whole thing. He has a twin brother. I'll just play a little snippet of video. And now there's no sound again.
And former Newtown Jets rugby league star Chris Dawson.
I just don't believe for a moment she left us voluntarily and stayed away all this time.
There have been two inquests into Mrs. Dawson's suspected murder. Despite both coroners recommending the charge be laid against a known person, the Director of Public Prosecution believes there's not enough evidence.
Narcissistic. But he was a teacher at the school. He came to the school in 1979 and took the sports coaching class in year 11.
How old were you?
16.
He was the cool guy, the fun guy.
Well, I didn't want to be in a relationship with him. I wanted to get away. He said I was going to get a hitman to kill Lynn.
You know who you are.
Funny, engaging, really good teacher. Unless someone can prove otherwise, I'll always have that positive image in my head.
He was literally grooming the entire class.
And he rang me and said, Lynn's gone, she isn't coming back.
I lost a dear friend and I've carried it for years. And I miss her every day. I just want justice. And I'd love her little girls to know she didn't leave them.
So sad. Really, really sad. Yeah, so the gist of it is him and his wife had 2 little girls. He's a school teacher now, finished with his footy, and he takes up with one of the year 11 girls and gets rid of his wife. The day after his wife apparently took off, he then moved the 16-year-old into his home to virtually replace her. She did everything for the girls, stopped going to school, the whole bit. And he was never convicted of anything. And I'll shut up about that. Okay, if Lawson is Dodden's uncle, isn't that a conflict of interest? You would think so, T. Riley. Well, they were supposed to be the lead on it, weren't they? And then it was, I don't know. But apparently Hawkins County are the lead again now. It just blows my mind. That local media, other than today's one, the only reason they've done today's little bit of information is because it's about the reward fund. And that's it. They could have used that as another awareness thing to show a face for longer on that screen and do a recap of the whole story, you would think. Knowing people in high places really help criminals. Really does. And the same with that story, that little Aussie story about that mum. He had connections to police prosecutors. He was mates with them and law enforcement. Like, if you're in the know, it's everywhere, isn't it? People who know people can get away with anything they want. And power and money, exactly. It's just frustrating. But we'll keep doing what we're doing, guys, and keep talking about her and having a photo up and doing whatever we can. And if you have any photos of your outside light displays or an indoor display or something like that, I'll put the email in, or you can send it through Facebook Messenger or Instagram. I'm on both. And Down Under Crime Talks. And I'm really happy to get them up here and show people what you guys are doing. See, this is where I get confused, guys, because I am over here. I always thought that the FBI and the TBI were the same thing, but each state just sort of used their first initial, if that makes sense. Like Tennessee is the FBI in Tennessee, but Obviously, it's not. FBI's a bigger blanket over. So the FBI are higher than TBI. Is that getting swept under the rug too? Oh, okay, so I'm not the only one. That's good. Because sometimes I think I shouldn't even talk because I don't know as much as you guys. But that's the beauty of this platform, is the networking, and we can all contribute and help each other. Yeah. It's a lot. FBI is federal. TBI is state. Okay. That's what I'm... So do we know if the FBI has been involved at all? I thought they were instantly involved if there was a missing child. Yeah, that's true too, Shannon. Even Ryan Upchurch, he's been promoting that as well. Like, if you notice something in your town where you live, say something. If something is unusual or not how it usually is, or you see something that's unusual. He's been saying that quite a bit on his channel lately, because nobody knows your own town like you do. And like, even if you're in a big city, you still have your little local area where you get to see what's going on and things. It's just a little bit more involved, isn't it? Has Ryan done the second one on Summer? I've only seen the first one that we streamed last week. I think it's only if they are taken across state lines will the FBI get involved, but I'm not 100% sure. Really, we need them involved. They should be. The way this whole thing started out, they should have been let into this early on. Yes, Kristen. No, 8, haven't seen more on Summer yet. No. Okay, I'll have a look. Ryan. Little super fan now. Ryan Upchurch. He's a clever boy. Videos. Not that I can see. He's done a couple of more little ones on Brian Laundrie. He's a pretty switched on young fella. You know, he's, from what I've seen of him so far, he likes to still be himself and worry about where he lives, and he hasn't let it go to his head. No, I couldn't see one either, T. Riley. Ryan is probably going over hundreds of info on Sweet Summer. I think so, Jeannie. Hi, Jeannie. Hi, Charlie. Thank you. Yeah, we played 423 Chaser's video, and he come in and thanked us, and he's an awesome guy, seriously. I can't wait for the prayer vigil either, guys. He did such a good job, bless his heart. He really did, Emerald Flower. And like, that's just a smidgen of what he's doing. Him and his friends go out every weekend, boots on the ground, going through the woods, going through the scrub, still looking. Like, they haven't stopped since day one, as well as put up flyers, as well as what we seen on video today, and all the background organisation and everything, coordinating stuff. Yes, Chasers. Yeah, he really is. Should be more Chasers in the world. It would be a lot better place. But the amount of people that just, no, there's been nothing on the media lately. Like, it's really, really sad. Chris had 86,000 subs and his channel was pretty new. Yes, and he will be back. I have no doubt he will be back. But we're not giving light to the other side of whatever you want to call it. We're just going to keep talking about Summer and help Chris and Karen and Dylan in any way we can. Support the good and ignore the bad. And that's a proactive way of going around it, and promote the love and drown out the hate. And, that's how you deal with children, basically, isn't it? You try to ignore the tantrums and praise their good behavior, because that's what they're going to react most to, and that's what we have to do. If we keep letting these guys have a voice and stir their shit and make threats and everything else they do and go in real life, YouTube's going to go down the toilet, because no one is going to even bother. And there's so many things we could sit here all day and talk about what a jerk BK is and all the stuff, but is that going to be productive? Is that going to accomplish anything other than to be just like him? It's just bullshit. I'd rather sit here and talk about anything other than that side of life. And I would be disgusted to have him as a relative, I can tell you that much. Any of them. I hadn't heard about. No, I don't know who's doing that one either, Justice for Summer. I did see something come up in my feed about it. So it's on the 14th at 7 p.m, that one. I did see. You agree, Shannon? I think so. It's like anything in the world. Don't give light to negative, hateful, abuse-ridden animals. It's just, they're not worth it. You're only bringing that stress upon yourself, and when you're unwell to begin with, it just plays with your head, which then goes through and affects the rest of your body. Like I was like it the other day over that We Can Bring You Hope stuff. And you've just got to try and not get so emotional about everything. And like BK and Co. Get to me just like anybody else. But I put them behind that roller door now. And I'm not going to open the roller door and go there. Because I believe what Chris McDonough's saying about don't give them any airway, just let them fizzle out. But you're always going to have people anywhere on TV, on YouTube, on any platform that love that stuff. Like they want to be involved with who's fighting with who today. And that's a fact. They just love the drama. So let them have their drama. Because they all turn on each other after a few weeks anyway. It's just that type of person. Summer Wells Candlelit Prayer Vigil, the 14th of October at 7 p.m. Crockett Spring Park, Rogersville. Yeah, I did see that one. No room. I can't talk now. Bernadette says, no room in the group for any hate and negativeness. No, we don't need it. Yeah. Exactly, Shannon. No, that's not our one. It's a different one. Ours is on the 15th at 6:30 p.m. And like you look at the good, I don't know if you guys were all in his live that the other week when he had Maya Malete's family on, and he raised, well, his chat working alongside with Chris for them on that day. I think we did, was it 10,000? I think it went over 10,000 because their goal was 30,000, the Maletes, for the fund so they could keep searching for their sister and daughter and mother. And in Chris's live, just in that hour and a half or whatever it was, 2 hours, he raised over $10,000 for that family. And there's no comparison between Chris's shows and what goes on the other side of it. It's just, and they can take Chris's channel down. Like the rest of you, don't understand how it's even possible. Whose channel, Miss Justice? Did I miss something? Are you talking about BK? He threatened a guy. His YouTube channel is called The Real Griff, or his name on YouTube is called The Real Griff. So BK lives, and his wife and child live with his mother, apparently. And he does most of his lives from the garage in his mother's house when he's yelling and screaming and frothing at the mouth and carrying on. And he somehow, the Real Griff, who goes on with Doug every now and again, got hold of his address. So he sent him a pizza. And that's what sent BK off his head yesterday. And he threatened him with a gun, his wife's gun actually. BK did. And he was psychotic. Absolutely psychotic. There's no other word that can describe it. And then, like, he goes from being yelling and screaming to the next minute he's just staring at his phone, and there's this evil calmness, and it's chilling, and it's scary, and he needs to be gone. Yeah, Kristen. I was even saying that to my girlfriend who's never seen anything like it before in her life. And she's looking at me like, and you think this is a great thing to be doing. You know, people just don't understand this is real life, and that's why it freaked me out, because how are YouTube letting him do this day after day after day? To watch people on TV, it's safer and always has an ending. You can walk away and there is a comfortable distance. Life is much more complicated than that, but so much more worth the investment. Yep, exactly. I know, Miss Justice. There's a few of them that drive around reading chat while they're driving. I've noticed. Crikey, I'm happy to just stay on the bloody road. Like, I can imagine if you're driving and just talking, but they're looking at that chat and answering chat as well. How is it though? What everyone says YouTube's terms of service, okay? But you can be taken down because you play someone's copyrighted stuff, yet you can behave like that and it's okay. Where's your terms of service then? And it's just not okay. Anyway, guys, I better go and get some stuff done before it's time to pick these girls up from school again. It is an advent in itself. And like, he runs to the police every second day. And I think it's to the point now they see him coming and they know he's going to try and throw someone out the bus, and it's just a big joke to them, but nothing's getting done. I've never seen his channel even be suspended for 24 hours. There has to be some platform on YouTube where you do something, you're gone, right then. It doesn't seem to matter who reports the bad stuff that's going on. Nothing gets done. Anyway, guys, I better go. If anything significant happens with the laundry thingy, I'll come back on a bit later. But I will be definitely more organised for tomorrow. And thanks for coming in, everyone. I was a bit worried about how the sound and everything was going to go after moving everything. I'm glad you caught up with me too, Shannon. And remember to send some stuff in if you want, and we can share with everyone in the chat, like little displays and things. And I will see you all tomorrow. Lovely to have you here, Christine. All our new people. If you are new and you haven't been in the chat, please like and subscribe. We'd love it. And come back and see us again soon. Thanks, mods, so much. And I'll talk to you, no doubt, in another chat this Savo. I sure will, Miss Justice. I'll do that now when I hop off. Thanks, guys.